All right, so today we have a video on a new pair of Air Jordan 3s coming out next weekend, and this is a really cool colorway. However, I do feel a little bit dirty for having this one, so let me show you guys what we have, and let's get into the video. What is going on, guys? Hes here. Hopefully having a good day out there. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching. If you guys are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. And then if you are already subscribed, please make sure that notification bell is on. And this is the pair of sneakers right here. So this is the Air Jordan 3s in that Oregon Duck sort of colorway. A pine green, I believe, is what it's called. Let's see on the box. It says Air Jordan 3 Retro, black, pine green, silver, white. $190 is the box price. And for me, Air Jordan 3s fit true to size, which is the same as these. This is a colorway, though, I think a lot of people are going to be interested in just because it has the Oregon Duck vibes to it. So call them the pine greens, call it whatever you want. It does have a strong affiliated look to the Ducks, which honestly for me, I'm not a huge fan of, just because most of you guys know I'm an Oregon State alumni. And for those that don't know the difference between Oregon State and University of Oregon, University of Oregon is Ducks green and Oregon State is Beavers black and orange. So I feel like I'm kind of cheating a little bit by getting these, but I wanted to get these in hand and see how they were. And big thank you to Hibbett Sports for sending this pair over. If you haven't used Hibbett Sports before, it is an online retailer as well as a brick and mortar. They have over 1,000 stores across the US, and their online presence is really felt now in 2021 as well, which is the perfect time for you guys to go check it out. If I have any regrets from the last 2-3 years from this pandemic era, the biggest regret is not putting stock into Hibbett Sports. When I was working with them in the beginning, stock prices were low as like, I think $15 at one point, and now they're sitting at $82 a share, man. It pains me that I never invested in the company earlier on. But any which way, Hibbett Sports is a dope company, and thank you to Wendy and Cena and everybody else that has a part in making sure that I get some of their sneakers for a monthly sponsor on this channel, which is, again, super appreciated. So if you guys want to check out Hibbett Sports, link in the description takes you over to their website. You could also download their app. They have a great release calendar to let you guys know of when the releases are coming down the pipes. But yeah, go check it out. And these are the shoes right here. I feel like I need to donate these to a Duck fan, to be 100% honest. I like the shoe, though, and I feel like this is just, again, a really solid colorway. So a couple words from what Nike Sneaker says. A groundbreaking silhouette that resulted from the collaboration of Tinker Hatfield and MJ. The Air Jordan 3 took the Jordan signature line in a new, bold direction. An unexpected stance, shape, and details, along with the exotic elephant print and the debut logo, made the sneaker a standout from the jump. This new release, dressed in black-coated nubuck leather with the fresh pine green accents, ensures that Jordan 3 is ready as ever for the new season. These are going to be available in full family sizes as well, so if you have those little Duck believers out there, I guess you can get these for the little guys. Now, the upper, as they mentioned, is a coated nubuck, which is interesting because it definitely feels synthetic, but you could see along the edge of the shoe, it does look like there is like real leather there, but it doesn't feel like normal nubuck or suede or anything like that. So it kind of has that cheap McDonald's-y sort of feel to the upper, to be 100% honest. Regardless of that, it's not terrible quality. It's not amazing, though. The other call out that I'll make is the elephant print is actually lighter, so it's actually a gray on gray. There's no black on the elephant print. So interestingly enough, when I look side by side, the closest thing I have to an orange and white Air Jordan 3 is really like yellowish. But yeah, the elephant print is definitely like more standard on here, versus on here, it definitely has a gray accent to it, which is interesting. I didn't actually notice that until I'm looking up close side by side. And while I'm talking about these shoes, I might as well break out a pair of Air Jordan 3s in the black cement colorway, which is a fan favorite for a reason. This thing is incredible. It's such a great colorway. And this is almost like a green version of the black cements. So I think that's primarily a reason why people are going to really like this shoe. One of the major differences between the two obviously is the Nike Air logo on the back of the OG colorway versus the Jumpman on the pine greens. Also on the outsole it says Nike versus Jordan, and on the insoles it has the Nike Air logo instead of a Jumpman as well. Also similar to the black cement, you have a gray collar liner and then a red accent on the back of the tongue. And then on this one you have gray and then the green accent on the back of the tongue. You also do have gray on the tongue and then a red Jumpman, and then on this you have the green and gold Jumpman on the gray tongue. The biggest differences on these two color blockings, obviously the midsole is done in half black and white versus the pine greens have the green through the entire side of the midsole. On the flip side, it's black and white and then green and white. The other difference is that perforated collar around the pull tab back here, you can see is done in gray perforated leather versus the green perforated leather on the pine greens. And then also the top lace holes are green on here instead of gray. So they do have a couple more accents on the pine greens to just make it stand out and have more of that green pop versus obviously the black cements. Other than that, it's honestly a really welcome colorway of an Air Jordan 3 color blocking in general. I feel like this color blocking they could do in every single color and people would like it. If I was going to do anything to mix this one up, it would probably be just paint that midsole black and white, kind of give it that traditional vibe from the black cements. But other than that, like, it's a really cool color blocking and one that I can see them doing just in all colors. Now, obviously the biggest difference of both of these shoes is that coated upper on that nubuck here versus this one has that pebbled leather and then split, kind of has smooth leather down at the bottom part. But these have coated nubuck through the entire upper of the shoe. So interesting change of pace. If you guys remember back in the day, they actually had some samples. But if you remember, they had like a nubuck Air Jordan 3 version instead of that pebbled leather, and people definitely went nuts. I remember I went nuts for those because I like the idea of them changing it up like that. Would have been pretty rad on the traditional colorway, but you know, some people didn't like it. Any which way, like, it would be kind of cool to have like a pair of these done in like a real good suede quality in the traditional color blocking. I feel like Jordan Brand should actually do something like that in OG colorways with premium materials, premium color blockings, and really like make it special. It'd be pretty fun to see, but maybe I'm the only one that wants to see that. What's the next colorway in this exact color blocking that you guys would want to see? Obviously with the replacement of the pine green with whatever color you think they should do. Obviously an orange version would be really rad to see. Might be cool to have a Carolina blue accent on here as well, but I don't know. Leave a comment and let me know what you guys think. And for those wanting side by side of these, honestly, this green in the midsole is a little bit darker, it seems like, than the upper on these guys right here. So just throwing that out there. But the green on the perforated leather actually looks fairly similar as we have here. I feel like the overall material quality is definitely higher on here than it is on here. But again, it's a really nice colorway and one that I don't feel appropriate. I feel like I've been trying to expand my colorways of sneakers that I'm getting, because obviously the rainbow wall behind me, I want to have like a variety of colors, and green is one that it was honestly the biggest struggle that I had. As you can see, most of the shoes that are in the green area are not even fully truly green, so this is going to fit perfectly on the wall behind me, luckily. But I still feel a little dirty getting like a green and black, and especially with that tongue, you know that it has like some strong duck affiliation. It's a Jordan 3. They have PE versions of it. Tinker really has strong ties to the Oregon Ducks. But Tinker, Jordan Brand, come on, man. I know you got Beavers at work over there. I know that we have a cult following for Beavers, and we're the other counterpart to Oregon. So show us some love, man. Give us something else. If you guys didn't see, recently I customized these. I added the Beaver logo on the back of my Air Jordan 5s in that orange blaze because I needed that PE-esque feel on a pair of Jordans. So yeah, I mean, at least I have something like that, but it would be really cool to actually have an official pair coming. These are the only ones that I have, and it was expensive for me to get, and this was like 10 or 11 years ago. So come on, man, give us some love. Give us some Oregon State love. But regardless, this is a great colorway to an Oregon Duck. And honestly, if I was a Duck, I would put a O on here somewhere. I feel like it could fit on the shoe and make it look a little bit more official. Similar like what I did with the Air Jordan 5s right here. But that's all we have for the video. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys are interested in picking up these from Hibbett Sports, check the link in the description. Thank you guys again for stopping by and watching the video. Hope you guys have a good rest of the day, and check back for some more sneaker videos. All right, peace, guys.